Okay, guys, this is my review for the Potomac season 8 review, part 2 episode. Now, I just feel like there was no need for there to be a part 2. I mean, sorry, there needs to be 3 parts, so it could have been 2 parts. But I don't think Potomac has had 2 parts in a while. So I guess anyway. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around each person. I'm not gonna go like in chronological order, okay? Because yeah. Ashley has barely said anything this episode. She barely said anything last episode. Now, I understand that. I'm sure when Kiana comes out and they start talking about the fight and stuff like that, and Deborah, I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say. But, yeah. This is why I feel like she can go. Because she's clearly not getting a divorce from Michael. For whatever reason, whether it is she wants to stay for financial or she still loves him or whatever it is. Her story hasn't changed, and it's not like Deborah is coming on the show. So after we talk about the fight, what else is there to talk about with Ashley? She needs to go. Next person is Wendy. Wendy actually did not too bad this episode. Obviously, she brought out the fact that what's her name, Mia's new boyfriend tried to come and collect the child that Gordon thought was that he thinks is his and not Gordon's and stuff like that. People getting on to her for bringing that up, but okay. I feel like Wendy also explained the colorism thing, and she basically kind of said that, listen, people on this couch do not have the range. We might be all black women, but when the people that are accused of perpetuating the colorism aren't acting like the colorism doesn't exist in the group, then it's not going to move on. Just like telling a white person you're being racist or you're perpetuating racist stereotypes or racial whatever it is, and they're saying no, that's not the truth. Like, what can you do? So yeah, I commended her, and she shut down Karen because Karen, sometimes she plays the fence and tries to do all this blah blah blah, but no. I will say, Wendy, if you do stay on this show, because obviously Candiace isn't there anymore, and she was like your strongest ally on the show. If Kiana comes on, good, because obviously that's like your real life friend, but you need to advocate for someone else to come on and be your friend, because it's uncomfortable watching you and Candiace kind of be held to a different standard, and then people like, oh, Wendy's annoying and things like that. I don't think Wendy's annoying. I just think she's not in a group where she can relax and be herself 100%, because you have people like Giselle and Robin there. So I don't know. I just feel like there's potential for Wendy to still be on the show and still become like a proper fan favorite, but she needs the people around her that actually like her. Candiace, I don't know what's going on with Candiace this reunion. She seems to have just checked out. As I said in my previous video regarding Giselle, I just feel like she doesn't want to come across as the spoilt brat young girl, dark-skinned black girl, that is what she's been in past seasons, or that's what she's exhibited, and I think she's just tired. When the husbands came out, I like the fact that Chris defended her. She said, I do want my husband around, but he doesn't want to be around people that accuse him of doing things that he didn't do, or making it seem like he did something, or he had intentions of doing something inappropriate. I completely understand that, and Chris stood up for her, which I liked. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. What's her name? Wendy's husband, Eddie. Apparently, the Happy Eddie cannabis line has made like 2 million in sales or something like that. So, which is good. So you see how a bad situation can turn into a good thing and turn into money. Mia, do you know what? I personally think Mia's telling the truth, but she's also lying. And when I say lying, I don't mean as in like this whole ink thing is being conjured up or anything. I do feel that she is with ink, but let's not act like if Gordon had the money that we thought he did, that you wouldn't still be like acting as happily married. I mean, in terms of the child's paternity, you made it seem on the last episode that there is a chance that there could be an overlap or something, that it could be the father. But now it's like I don't know what she said. Is it I don't, it's not IVF, she said. She did something to help the pregnancy. So she feels like, no, she knows that the pregnancy is Gordon's and he looks like him and whatnot. But I just feel like that whole conversation, at one point, he's going to have to watch that back. Or people, he goes to school, doesn't he? People are going to know that another guy another guy's claiming to be his dad or potentially be his dad. I just think that's wrong. So I like when Karen said, no, we should just move on, because yeah. But, you know, I do commend me. I feel like, even though I do think she lies sometimes, I do feel like at least she talks about her issue. She doesn't say, oh, she doesn't like cover up or anything like that. She does talk. And that's what we need on this show. Karen is, do you know what? I like Karen, but not that much happened for her this season. So there's not that much to talk about with Karen. Okay. I mean, she does interject here and there, and she had her little spat with Robin, but not that much has happened. Not that much has happened, guys. But obviously, I like Karen, and we know that she's not going anywhere. And obviously, next season, we know that she's got a lot to talk about. Giselle and this fake relationship, we know you went with Jason, like not seriously anyway. And I just think that with everything that happened with Sherman and the past, I don't think you're going to bring someone on someone that you think is just a shag on the show. I just think this was something that the Bravo universe set up because it's a crossover between both of your shows. So it does help. Well, it was trying to help. What's that thing called again? Summer House or Winter House, whatever show that Jason is on, but it flopped because you're a flop. I'm joking.
Oh my gosh, guys, my phone literally stopped working because my phone was starting overheating, so I can't remember what I was saying. But I think it was about Giselle and Jason. Or no, her dad, about Giselle's dad. Yeah, something like that. Oh gosh, I feel so embarrassed, but I'm just gonna move on. But yeah. Yeah, Chris kind of got Giselle together, because he was right. How come Giselle gets to say, oh, I said the wrong words, I said asked instead of made, or something like that, we move on, and then Andy moved on about it. I just thought, something, but you know what, when it comes to Giselle, these people are not going to hold her accountable, so I don't even care anymore. Robin, when it comes to Robin, Andy, it's like the fact that one didn't come is really pissing him off. And it's like at every point he wants to say, oh, one isn't here, or ask the husbands how they feel that one isn't here, or whatever it is. And I feel that that's kind of what ruined Robin's chances on this show. If she has gone, you know, obviously nothing is confirmed yet. The only one we know that is Candiace is not coming back. But I feel like if one came and sat behind her, and even if they did a united front, or whatever it is, I think they would have appreciated that. Because she didn't, I don't even think Giselle can help Robin. So maybe they might demote her. She might not be gone. She might just be demoted. But even then, I don't even want to see her in that capacity, because she's acting like a friend of the show. So she needs to just go. And also, no one that her husband has scandals is going to be talking about screenshots of my husband. I don't know why Candiace didn't let her have it. But are you you kept on bringing up, oh, but what about the screenshots? And Chris just paid you dust. So you can have all these questions, but you don't want to answer questions about one, or you don't want to believe the woman that came out about one, about the Canada woman, but you want to believe this other woman as well. I bet her and Giselle had something to do with it, or had something to do with it coming to light, because Giselle wanted to make it clear that, oh no, her name wasn't in it. But the fact that she said that made me think her name is in it. I don't... Anyway, moving on, last but not least, I'm joking. Nneka again, nothing really happened in this episode with her. She chimed in here and there, but I feel like she's doing that because she doesn't want to come off as the GEB's puppet, but we know that you're the GEB puppet. So, I mean, yeah. But she said more than Ashley. Yeah, and also the way she talks to her husband as well is a bit like, But if her husband doesn't have a problem with it, then it's not my business. But yeah, guys, that was the reunion. They didn't even show a clip for next week. I bet it's gonna be dead, because the only thing we're left really to talk about is Nneka and Wendy, and I don't want to discuss that Nigerian nonsense. Yeah, I said Nigerian nonsense. I'm Nigerian so I can say it. Okay, I don't want to see my culture perpetuated like that. But yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you next week.